Well, thanks for sticking with us here on AccuWeather Weekend. Our AccuWeather long range. Now, as we look to the west, we're not quite into the wildfire season in California. We're actually wrapping up the wet season with some late season rain for places like Los Angeles that, of course, need any rain they can get as we kind of wrap up what has been a mostly dry, wet season. We are getting mountain snow as well. So take a look. These are the totals that we're looking at. Some areas. Well, one of the areas we have seen some recent wildfires is into the northeast, where thankfully we are tracking the rain as we go throughout the rest of this morning and afternoon. You can see over the last couple of hours go throughout kind of the overnight, but you can see we have the core of the storm, that area of low pressure, right into Maine. So while the main kind of line of the rain and even a few thunderstorms is off the coast, you are prepared. So first of all, know where the severe weather is. That's where our severe weather risk maps come in handy. Tells you exactly the area where we're looking at even the greatest risk of severe weather, which you can always look closely at those on AccuWeather.com or the free AccuWeather mobile app. Now, it's also important to be prepared. Where is your tornado safe location? What are you going to do if you're out and about and there's hail or there is severe weather or there's a tornado warning? Have an idea of, all of those factors. And then, of course, be flexible because in the moment, things change. Now, a little bit of an idea of when we give those severe maps, the different categories, what exactly do they mean? For example, we do have a high risk area on Monday. This means we are expecting widespread severe storms. Some days we just have a moderate and a some risk area. This means we're expecting some or numerous severe storms, but not widespread necessarily. Well, in the Northeast, it's a little bit of a mixed bag for our Sunday. Now, there's a few features here. We have our kind of core of a storm, the area of low pressure. This is what was bringing a lot of the rainfall Saturday. We still have some lingering rainfall into upstate New York, New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine because of this area of low pressure that's not quite off the coast. But then farther to the south, we have an area of high pressure keeping things dry. We do have some gusty winds expected, though. So overall, a lot of these areas we've already seen rain, right? But then we're going to continue to get that rainfall into Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, and upstate New York. But all of this rainfall, for a lot of us, it's been beneficial because of drought conditions and also because of wildfires. Now, here's a closer look at the drought conditions that we're seeing right now. Now, this does not take into account the rain that we've just gotten. We have to wait until Thursday to get an update on the drought monitor and see what kind of impact that rain has had. It should help, but not really get rid of our drought problem, especially into places like New Jersey, into eastern Pennsylvania, where we have those severe drought areas. That's some of the areas that we've had wildfires recently. Now, the rain already helping with the smoke and will continue to help firefighters further contain the wildfires. But the rain, it's not totally getting rid of the problem. As soon as, yes, Sunday and Monday, we have an elevated fire risk once again in the same areas where we've seen these wildfires. So make sure you're taking precautions to avoid accidentally sparking any wildfires. Temperature-wise, it's a little bit of a roller coaster. Boston, for example, we're starting out below where we should be this time of year, talking about historical averages for Sunday. We skyrocket up well above average into the 70s and then kind of balance back out as we get into midweek.